Okay, let's raise the big question on the battle for Bihar. Can brand Modi now save Nitish Kumar? Is he the Brahmastra? Is he the NDA's Brahmastra, or will he miss this time? Does Modi magic, and this is an important question, work in state polls as effectively as it does in a general election? Is Congress the weak link or the Kamzor Khadi in the Mahagathbandhan? Just some of the questions we'll raise tonight. I'm joined by Ankit Tyagi, our intrepid reporter who's been reporting across Bihar. He's in Aurangabad at the moment. Also joining us is Sandeep Shastri, National Coordinator of Lok Niti, which has just done a major poll on Bihar. Gaurav Vallabh, Congress spokesperson, is with us. Nupur Sharma is the BJP spokesperson. Appreciate all of you joining us. I want to come to you, Ankit Tyagi, first on the ground, because give us a sense of the mahal on the ground. The Prime Minister has spoken, Rahul Gandhi has spoken. What's the sense? What's the issue at the moment on the ground that is capturing the imagination of the people of Bihar?
Well, Rajdeep, the first rally of the Prime Minister today was in Sasaram. In fact, we were there at the rally. A lot of support for the Prime Minister, but I cannot say the same for the Chief Minister of Bihar, Nitish Kumar. And that is something that you will also find messing up the equation for the NDA on the ground. Like in Sasaram, which is a bastion for the Bharatiya Janata Party, this time the seat has gone to the JDU. The JDU candidate is not pulling in all the votes from the NDA because the BJP former MLA is fighting the election from an LJP ticket. That has confused the voters, and a lot of people were expecting that the Prime Minister possibly will give a very clear signal as far as Chirag Paswan and the LJP is concerned. The Prime Minister started his speech with giving his homage to his tributes to, in fact, Ramvilas Paswan, which has possibly once again confused the voter more on the ground. One thing I also want to tell you, Rajdeep, that, Galwan and everything else, people were listening and clapping. But even at the rally, most of them said, we still trust the Prime Minister to deliver on jobs, on infrastructure. They don't have the same trust on Nitish Kumar. Employment, infrastructure, education remains the top issue, not Kashmir, not 370.
Very interesting what you're saying, the differentiation that the voter is making between Prime Minister Modi and Nitish Kumar. Nupur Sharma, why don't you take that? The sense is the Prime Minister is now trying to prop up Nitish Kumar. Nitish is the Kamzor Khadi. There is anger, fatigue, dissatisfaction after 15 years. The Prime Minister is in a sense trying to offset the damage that may be done to the to the NDA because of Nitish Kumar as Chief Minister. How do you respond that the focus is now on Nitish Kumar, and how do you save him, and can the Prime Minister do that?
I think polls which have actually given a heads up to the NDA to rule in Bihar yet again. Now, as far as the population of Bihar is concerned, they're very smart, they know where to vote. And I'm sure that they are going to, as our Home Minister said, that we are likely to get a 2/3 majority in Bihar, and that's exactly where we are headed. However, at the same time, it's a bit rich that the person who's talking about employment, and Sarkari employment no less, is somebody who is, whether he is metric pass or fail is a big question mark. And secondly, once infamously got a job in a cricket team thanks to his father's recommendation, but could only distribute water bottles. So I think, it's a bit rich when you don't even eulogize your own legacy. I believe there are no posters with Lalu or Rabri on any on Mahagathbandhan posters in Bihar. And I don't know on what basis are they talking, because I can give you a statistic. In the 15 years of RJD, they only created around 97,000 employment. But in the 15 years of Nitish, they created, as in the NDA created, around 6 lakh jobs. At the same time, for a state, because I went to Bihar in 2015 elections, I was there for 12 days in a village. For a state which was earlier thought to be a state without any electricity, today has 22 to 24 hours electricity, 100% everywhere, including in villages. For a state which had no road connectivity, roughly around 30 to 34%, today has 96% road connectivity. And I think today we have seen how medical colleges have come up, 7 are almost complete. Another 11 are going to, another 4 are going to be complete, and we have already ensured that 9 colleges are up.
Are you appealing though for votes on Nitish Kumar's track record or on Prime Minister Modi? Let's get it clear. When Mr. Modi goes on the field, Nupur Sharma, is the focus on brand Modi is brand Modi propping up Nitish Kumar? I want a direct answer to that.
I will give you a direct answer. We are in coalition. Are we any different? It's the NDA coalition fighting elections. At least we are not asking votes on Jats, Dharm, and all that Tustikaran wali Rajniti. We are asking for votes on Vikas. The work that we've done to pull out Bihar from a Bimaru state today has the highest GDP growth rate in India.
You know, let me try and bring in Gaurav Ballabh on that point. Gaurav Ballabh, here is the BJP claiming that this is a double engine. Nitish plus Modi is a double engine sarkar, and that is being contrasted with what they claim was the 15 years of Lalu Prasad's rule, which they say was simply not good enough. Your response?
Double engine means one engine is Jumle Raj. This is the engine of Jumlas, and the other engine is the Jumlas of the untruth false engine. So both are moving in opposite direction, and who is suffering is the people of Bihar is suffering. Madam had pointed out many points about educational qualification. Madam, just tell the viewers of India today, what is the educational qualification of ex-HRD minister of our country, Mrs. Smriti Irani ji, madam. Madam, please tell the viewers of India today that what is the educational qualification of Prime Minister Sir Shri Narendra Modi ji, and in which institute of the world there is a MA in political science. First point. Second, she is talking about posters. Madam, today when there was a rally of NDA, where was the poster of Jitan Ram Manji? Had you seen? And what do you mean by NDA, madam? NDA is how NDA is coming down to BJP. There is nothing called as NDA, and Prime Minister had pointed out that. Today he told in front of Nitish Kumar, I don't know why Nitish Kumar had accepted that statement. He mentioned that for first 12 years of Nitish Raj, there was no development agenda. And Nitish Kumar was sitting on the same stage. I don't know what was the compulsion. He was telling categorically that development was there only in 3 years. Now I am asking third question to madam. Madam, please tell the viewers of Aastak that in last 15 years of Nitish Kumar and BJP's Sushashan, so-called Sushashan, which one company started in Bihar? Tell me the name of one big company. I'm not asking more than one. One big company which had started in Bihar. Tell me the name of one SEZ which had started in last 15 years in Bihar. Rajdeep, you will be surprised that there are more than 230 SEZs in our country.
No, Gaurav Ballabh, is this election being fought therefore under 15 years of Nitish Kumar from 2005 to 20? Because the BJP and Nitish Kumar are reminding the voters also of what Lalu Prasad's tenure was between 1990 and 2005. Where today, as the Prime Minister said, if you bought a car, you were worried that someone would come and take it away from you. He said there was Jungle Raj, there was kidnapping, there was a fear factor which doesn't exist today. So is this election about 1990 to 2005 or 2005 to 2020, Gaurav Ballabh?
I am asking a very simple question on this, Rajdeep, to the madam sitting on our panel. Madam, as per the Niti Aayog report, and this is not my report, madam, Niti Aayog, which works under the direct control of central government, out of big states, Bihar is lowest in all socio-economic parameters, whether it's school dropout, whether it's malnutrition, whether it's the anemic cases in the pregnant ladies, and 33.74% of Bihar's population is below the poverty line. And now compare it with what was their component in 2005. Rajdeep, you will be surprised and your viewers will be surprised. In 2005, Bihar was not at the lowest level in all these parameters which I had mentioned. More than 1/3 of population is below the poverty line. Unemployment rate of the country is 7% and Bihar is around 12%. Why? What had happened? Who had stopped you to fill 4.5 lakh government vacancies? Who had stopped you? Why they are vacant? Why there is no industry cluster in Bihar in last 15 years?
Okay.
Why there is no SEZ in Bihar? Why there is no IT industry in Bihar? Why you had not started Central University of Patna and Central University of Bhagalpur? Answer these questions, madam. You were there for last 15 years.
Okay, you know, Nupur Sharma, yes, Nupur Sharma, you need to respond because we heard the Prime Minister today and a lot of his attack was on Lalu Prasad's rule between 1990 and 2005. Why not focus on the track record of Nitish Kumar now, especially in the last 5 years when questions are being raised? Rahul Gandhi is now raising issues like the handling of the migrant crisis. The Congress is repeatedly raising the question of unemployment. So should the focus be on the last 5 years or should it be on Lalu Prasad's rule, Nupur Sharma?
You know, I want to actually clarify a few things. Actually, you know, I didn't know universities in India don't offer an MA in political science. I'm sorry, I didn't know this. You know, pata nahi kahan se
I think what he meant is
but I didn't
entire
know this.
political science.
That doesn't matter. It depends university to university. We have many. I'm sorry, Rajdeep. I think that's being nitpicking. I can also nitpick 1200 kilometers zameen kahan Jaipur mein baithe hain kiya PLA. I can also nitpick like that. Similarly, now secondly, I also want to come to this. You know, Smriti Irani ji ki aap education qualification पूछते हैं, आपको पता होगा in UPA 2, you guys awarded the best performing HRD minister. You gave it to the Kerala education minister who was not even 12th pass. तो आप उसकी बात कर लो. Lot of politicians from Congress party also. I can start off. Thirdly, I think you are giving the statistics of 7.2 from, I think, the Center for Economic Development. You know, Bihar ki berozgari Delhi se kam hai. Allow me, sir.
Yeah.
I was not interrupting you. Bahut
Yeah, go ahead.
भैया, you are nitpicking. Please tell me 1200 किलोमीटर कैसे लेंथ में, ब्रेथ में, स्क्वायर किलोमीटर में कहाँ बैठी है पीले? बताना जरा मुझे, पूछ के बताना अपनी लीडर से. That's why the problem with people like Mr. What is his name?
Gaurav
Professor
Vallabh.
The problem with people like him is they don't pay attention to what Modi ji said. He did not say there was no development agenda. He said the UPA ensured that there is no work done. And mind you, the kind of money that was eaten up when the RJD was in power. अरे गाय भैंसों का चारा खा गए तुम क्या development लेके आओगे? You want me to actually take you back to Champa Biswas and cases like that? Even bureaucratic wives were not safe. They were picked up. An MLA from RJD, her son picked her up, raped her repeatedly, and he was convicted by the High Court. You want me to take you back to that? Or you want me to take you back to your Ghathbandhan ke jo do bhai hain? They were beaten up black and blue in Chhattarpur in Delhi for eve teasing on New Year's Eve in December 2006. You want me to take you that? Those are your progressive friends with whom you are actually fighting elections this year. You want me to talk about numbers? I think you need to now answer. Why does Bihar have a double-digit GDP growth?
No.
Why did
What
Bihar
both of
not
you
have
need to
electricity
answer-
earlier? Why it has
Ma'am,
today?
what both of you need to answer is Bihar's unemployment rate is well above the national average, well above. In CMI figures, 7.2% national average, Bihar is 11.2. Across the other figures, labor study figures show it's well above 30%. 1/3 of the youth of Bihar are unemployed as we stand today. Now, is this about Congress versus BJP? Are both of you willing to accept that you have clearly failed to provide jobs? Rozgar should be the real issue. I want to ask you, Nupur Sharma, straight question.
Yeah.
1 minute, Gaurav Vallabh ji. What has Article 370 got to do with Bihar, Nupur Sharma ji? The Prime Minister mentioned today about Article 370. Do you believe that this election in Bihar is about Article 370, or indeed when Nityanand Rai, MOS Home, says if RJD performs well, terrorists will seek shelter here? What is he trying to say? What is he trying to say? Are these the issues, or should the issue be fought purely on Vikas and Rozgar, Nupur Sharma?
Is that question to me?
Yes, ma'am. What is the real issue?
I
Why
think,
Article 370 in a Bihar election?
Isn't that the question you should have asked Mr. P. Chidambaram, who happened to be a former Home Minister? I'm really surprised that they want reinstatement of Article 370. The matter has not even been decided by the Honorable Supreme Court. The CWC gave an official statement saying it was a brazen way of abrogating Article 370 and giving Aboriginals and SC/STs in the valley their right, their due right, to actually go on and study in public schools and colleges and get public employment as well. That's who started it. If you want to know who started it, you should have started this question with Mr. P. Chidambaram,
Okay.
who I don't know why wants reinstatement of Article 370. Now, why 370? When you have leaders who support Congress and vice versa, go on and say, we need China's help to reinstate 370. When you have a dramatic Mr. Rahul Gandhi sit on a plane, when you have Ghulam Nabi Azad wanting to go and see what is happening, yet when you have left leaders approach the Supreme Court, they're admonished and pulled up. No politics. When you go
What does it have to do with the
especially in
Bihar
the wake of
election?
370. Now, you should have asked P. Chidambaram in the eve of Bihar Assembly elections. Why did he have to ask
Okay.
and rake up this Tustigaran wali Rajniti ki 370 ko reinstate karo?
Gaurav Vallabh, I want to understand, is our political parties in Bihar finally ready to have an election on the real? The young of Bihar are looking for a politics possibly that goes beyond caste and community. They are asking education. They are talking about Rozgar, issues with neither Lalu Prasad Yadav addressed when he was Chief Minister, and some would say this is a major failing of Nitish as well. Are you willing to hold an election on the real issues of Bihar?
Rajdeep, first of all, I want to share, madam, there is no Center for Economic Development. There is a Center for Monitoring of Indian Economy, first thing. And as per CMIE data, the unemployment rate in Bihar is 11.9% as for the September 2020, and national average is 7%. And in the month of April, madam, Bihar's unemployment rate, April 2020, was 46%. It means out of 2 Bihari people, 1 is employed and 1 is unemployed. That is the meaning of that. Then madam said there is a universities of political science. Madam, I had never heard a MA in entire political science. Please inform the viewers of India Today about your Divya Gyan about that degree. Third point, madam, which I had raised, again I am pointing out, madam, that in last 15 years, can you name any one company which had started its business in Bihar? Can you name any one IT firm, madam, which had started SEZ in the Bihar? Because there is no SEZ, madam. And now you are saying we will start SEZ. What you were doing for 15 years, Prime Minister is saying 12 years, Nitish was not doing anything. He was naming Nitish as Pisaddi Lal. He was checking the DNA of Nitish Kumar. Then all those things had happened. I don't want to further go into details of that. Madam, regarding 370, madam, please ask your alliance partner, Mehbooba Mufti ji, with whom you were in power for 3.5 years, madam. You might be forgetting that. Please ask her that why she is opposing 370. As far as Congress party is concerned, we are contesting the election on the issue of employment. We had confirmed, and this is our shapath, that on the day 1 of taking oath, 10 lakh appointment letters will be issued. We are contesting election.
No, one minute. Gaurav Ballabh, before I go to Professor Shastri, I want to understand. 10 lakh appointment letters will be issued on the day you take over. For what jobs? How do you create jobs? You can't just give an appointment letter.
I will come to that.
No, how?
And this is a very valid question, Rajdeep. There are 3 lakh vacant positions for teachers in Bihar schools, and you will be surprised, Rajdeep, and your viewers will be surprised that this Pisaddi Sarkar, this Nithalli Sarkar, who was not able to utilize the right to education fund from the central government from 2010 to 11 to 15-16, as per CAG report, 26,500 crore, which was given by Government of India to Bihar government, were not utilized. So we are going to give jobs which were vacancies in the Bihar government.
Okay.
3 lakh teachers vacancies are vacant. 1 lakh paramedical vacancies are vacant. 1 lakh policeman vacancies are vacant. When we are saying something, Rajdeep, we did entire homework. This is not Narendra Modi ji's statement that aaj yahan diya aur wahan bhul gaye.
Okay, just a minute. I want to press the pause button. I want to press the pause button for both of you because Dr. Sandeep Shastri is listening, political scientist, pro-vice chancellor, Jain University, but importantly, someone who's just done a survey, qualitative survey, face-to-face interviews of the people of Bihar, and the 2 issues which came out, Dr. Shastri, what 29% said development is our top issue, however they define development, and 20% said employment. So 1 in every 2 Bihari voters wants to focus on Vikas and Rozgar. Do you get a sense that the politicians are a little out of sync with the real issues of the people? They're making these promises, but at the end of the day, the people are cynical. If 1 in every 2 Biharis, and to that extent 40% did suffer, was the unemployment rate in April 2020, that reveals a serious unemployment crisis on the ground. Are politicians out of touch with the reality?
Rajdeep, you are right in saying that the issues of the people, be it unemployment, be it price rise, be it the concerns of youth, is something which came out clearly in our survey as being priorities and does not seem to be addressed by the government. I think on the other hand, another dimension of our survey, the reasonably high rating of the performance of the central government is something that the NDA is trying to back on. The NDA is hoping that the Prime Minister and his campaign would be something which would help the NDA in a positive way. On the other hand, you look at today's election campaign, the way Tejasvi has appealed to issues relating to the youth, And our survey shows this. Younger than 25-year-old voters are more or less equally divided in supporting the NDA, the Gathbandhan, and the third force. So I think the election is going to see the real issues come out. Also, Rajdeep, the larger question that you addressed, can a prime minister lift a party when it is a state poll? I think there are three factors, Rajdeep, you have to keep into account in that. Yes, the prime minister, his government's performance is a factor, but that has to be seen with two other factors. Does the Prime Minister's alliance have a face at the state level which can actually benefit from the fact of the Prime Minister's support? Last year, you remember in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan, that factor did not work. In Karnataka, it did not work. In Jharkhand, it did not work.
No,
so
in fact, Dr. Shastri,
record of the center is important.
Let's give the viewers the actual data and then you can explain why this is happening. For example, in Gujarat 2017 state polls, the BJP polled 49.05. In the Lok Sabha, they polled 62.21%. In Karnataka 2018 state polls, the BJP polled 36.22%. In the Lok Sabha, they polled 51.38%. Madhya Pradesh, the BJP polled 2018 state polls 41.02. Lok Sabha, it went up to 58. Importantly, in elections held after 2019, Haryana, the BJP polled 36.49% in Haryana, but the moment it goes to Lok Sabha, they polled 58.02%. So we are seeing a huge gap between how the BJP performs in a state election and how it performs in a national election. Explain this to our viewers. Do you believe that Mr. Modi's magic, as they call it, extends much more when he is the factor rather than when he has to pull up the party in a state election?
Rajdeep, a simple small data point. 1/3 of BJP voters in the 2019 election said, to be more specific, 31% said that if Mr. Modi were not the prime ministerial candidate, we would not vote for the BJP. I think that by itself is an important indication of how much the leadership of the Prime Minister pulls up the BJP in a national poll. But that does not happen in a state poll if at the state level the BJP does not have a leadership which can actually lift up and make use of the fact of the Prime Minister's presence. You saw this in Delhi, that with the opposition having a credible face like Arvind Kejriwal, the Prime Minister's campaigning did not make an impact. You saw this in Jharkhand, where the JMM was able to do it. So I think critical in Bihar will be whether Tejasvi Yadav is able to capture the imagination of the young voter, and can that offset this record or this image that the Prime Minister is able to create. Tejasvi Yadav not able to do that. I think the NDA has a huge advantage with the Prime Minister's campaign.
Okay, interesting. Nupur Sharma, you want to explain that? In Delhi, for example, which you know well, 2020 state polls, 38.5% BJP vote. 2019 Lok Sabha in Delhi, BJP vote was 57%. When Mr. Modi is not at the center of an election, Nupur Sharma, the BJP finds it more difficult. How do you explain that?
No, I just want to actually now please respond to Professor Vallabh before. You know, he's talking a lot about education. I'd like him to please enlighten me. What is exactly the qualification of Mrs. Sonia Gandhi? I forgot. Please remind me. Kahan tak padhi hai? Kaun si graduation? Kahan se kari hai? Kaun si university? Please do tell me. Secondly, you know, funnily, he's not given me an answer why in 15 years, Lalu and his wife could only conjure up around 1 lakh jobs. And there was no explanation he gave to you that how are they only going to give empty certificates without any work to do. Secondly, when from 3.19 GDP growth rate, you go upwards of 11%. When your agriculture grows from 2.3 to 8.5, when your roads increase from 34 to 96%, when your Bijli goes from 22% to 100%, when your deficit comes down from 6.2 to 2.7%, are you trying to tell me that there are no jobs created? Are you trying to tell me that people were just working like that? See, Bihar is predominantly an agricultural state. You need to understand that. नदियों का प्रदेश है, नदियों का राज्य है. और आज आपने मुझसे पूछा ना, ये पर्सनली मुझे लॉर्ड बिलमोरिया ने 2012 में बताया था. I tried my best to start a unit under Lalu and Rabri. It never turned out. thanks to Mr. Nitish Kumar, I could actually figure out how to
Final
open
minute,
my unit.
final
And
minute
he
on the
did.
debate,
You
therefore,
asked,
to Gaurav
I
Vallabh.
challenged and I gave you an answer.
Final minute there for Gaurav Vallabh. Let's be honest,
Rajdeep,
both
Rajdeep,
Lalu
I
and
had
Nitish
asked-
have much to answer for.
Rajdeep, at the beginning of the program, I asked a very simple two questions. Till now, she was not able to answer me. I asked, give me the name of one big company who started his business or operations in Bihar in last 15 years. She was not able to answer. I asked her, give me the name of one. Please don't interrupt.
No, I will
That's
interrupt
not good.
because I
Please
thought that. So what?
behave.
Presidential style mute button being pressed. Mute button, both of you, you've gone through these arguments. We are going to let the viewers of voters of Bihar, both of you have made the arguments on employment before.
Not able to answer.
Okay, let's leave it there. Producer, mute button time. I appreciate my guests joining us. You've given us a sense of where you stand. I hope that Rozgar becomes the issue in Bihar. Who really can provide more employment opportunities? That would be a good issue on which to fight an election.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.